When we think of ancient Egypt, images of grand pyramids, mighty pharaohs, and intricate tombs come to mind. But behind these towering structures were thousands of worker-skilled artisans, builders, and laborers who toiled to create these wonders. What if I told you that these very workers once stood up against the mighty pharaoh? This is the story of the first recorded labor strike in history. It was the 12th century BCE, during the reign of Ramses III. The workers who built the royal tombs lived in a highly organized community called Deir el-Medina. These craftsmen were not mere slaves. They were skilled artisans, working under royal supervision to carve and paint the final resting places of Egypt's elite. But something was about to disrupt their lives. For years, the workers relied on regular payments in the form of grain, beer, and other necessities, Egypt's equivalent of a salary. But as the economy faltered and corruption spread, these payments became increasingly delayed. Months passed without the arrival of essential food supplies. The artisans and laborers, who had always honored their divine duty, reached their breaking point. Frustrated and desperate, the workers took an unprecedented step. They laid down their tools and marched to the temple of Ramses III in protest. This was unheard of. To challenge the pharaoh's administration was to challenge the divine order itself. But hunger knows no gods. The strike was meticulously recorded by Egyptian scribes, who noted how the workers repeatedly appealed to the authorities, demanding their rightful rations. Instead of immediate punishment, the administration engaged in negotiations. This was not a typical rebellion. It was a collective demand for justice. After several rounds of protests, the officials finally relented, providing overdue supplies to the workers. This strike demonstrated that even in ancient times, organized labor could challenge the status quo and demand fairness. It set a precedent for future labor movements across the world. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future episodes.